But the problem with having a big group usually is conflict, because who's the actual leader? Right. You know, your auntie, she's probably got a dominant personality. Your sister, she's probably got a dominant personality, and everybody's all thinking different things. So it's gonna be immediate conflict, but nobody's gonna want to break up. So how would you deal with inside group conflict, whether it's how y'all should go find food or where y'all should go house up? Like, let's say somebody says, hey, we should go house up in Beach Terrace. And somebody else said, well, Beach Terrace ain't there no more, Park Hill. And somebody else says, nah, we need to go find us a hotel. Or somebody else says, nah, it's this. How do you deal with these conflicts in a big group? Because obviously everybody's going to be headstrong thinking that they're right.
I say I do mine. Maybe like voting, maybe.
Yeah.
Voting,
that'd be the easiest.
But I ain't gonna lie, okay. I say that it should be kind of like the military a little bit. And the reason why I'm saying that is I say that, like, okay, different things should have different leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got somebody for the politics. You got a leader for like the weapons. Who's dealing with the weapons? Who's actually going out there scavenging. You know how you got your scavengers, and you got the people who fight and all that. I say that they should be like sergeants in those things, and in different ranks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, who's the strongest, and who go by the skills, bro. Like the skill set. Like, if I know that you good at like maybe you was a nurse, okay? Say somebody was a nurse. So that's the only nurse we got. Well, no, maybe we got a nurse and maybe a couple people that that might be like that kind of know how to work on, people and stuff like that. I would say, but that nurse, she should be kind of in charge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got like maybe a veteran soldier. He would be, like a sergeant of a squad or someone, people who go, scavenge and stuff like that. And you got somebody who's good in politics. He would be like the leader of the, kind of like the, whatever. He'll be the leader of, what's going on and stuff.
Right. So, Kavan, if I was to ask you what role would Ladonis have in, like, let's say that everybody votes you a leader.
Yep.
For the opposite person, what would you say Ladonis should be the leader of if you gave him a section to be a leader of something?
You got Kavan, bro.
Probably like, I'm picking who get to do what, and I don't know.
Kavan said, I
think he'd probably be the main leader, though, like, because
just
like
so from what we've all grown up together. Yeah. So Kavan, I've known you for about 14 years.
Yeah.
14 years. Ladonis for 14 years too.
Yeah.
So we've grown to know each other a little bit, and we kind of know what each other specializes in. So when you was raised around Ladonis, what was Ladonis's favorite type of activities? Like just
fighting and wrestling and stuff like
that. So basically that's what you would want Ladonis to be, like the captain of something that revolves around his skill sets. So Ladonis, if you was to look at Kavan right now, what skill set would you say Kavan had, and you would say, hey, okay, Kavan, this is what you do?
I would say Kavan, bro, to be honest, bro, to work.
You better not say no chef.
No. Nah, Jamari would be, Jamari wouldn't even be a chef. Okay, I got you. Look, Kavan, bro, I'm trying to think. As long as I knew you, bro, your perch, bro. I would say Kavan would be like one of my main men, bro. Like, I would have him like military-wise, bro, like, or like scavenger-wise, or something like that. But I don't know. I would say military-wise, Kavan would like run like maybe a unit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a group with him. He'll run.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, like some basic people that like that. Okay, say like some people that we found on the road. That we really don't. Kind of. I mean, we trust them. But still, we in our own clique. You know what I'm saying? So I have him run like something like that, maybe like 5 guys, like that, and then y'all do, you feel me, something like that. So I would say Kavan would probably be like a lieutenant or something.
All right, so Kavan, in your group, in your thought process, you got 16 people already. Your plan is to go out to the countryside. Do you accept new people to your group, or do they have to fend for themselves?
It depends, cause yeah, it depends on how many people.
You know, Kavan, hold on. I got a question, bro. For Kavan, bro. Okay. If I was to make you a lieutenant, Kavan, bro, you think you can manage people?
Yeah.
You think you could? You sure, bro?
Yeah.
I believe you, Kavan. Now look, for you, Tonyo, bro. Is this rolling? For you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Tonyo, bro. I would make you the Western name, bro. If I was kind of in charge, well, I would kind of make you the Western name, the politic leader.
I could agree with that. I could delegate.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah.
I could delegate.
I feel like brain wise, you can probably get people together, bro. I would do you politics, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
But slash soldier too, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, when I'm telling
you, can't lose you, Tonyo, bro.
I'm out there in the street.
Yeah, I know, bro. We could lose you, bro. Cause I feel like you're good at politics, bro. I feel like you could be I don't see nobody else, bro, in our group that could be a leader like that, bro. I sure ain't no politic person, bro. For the politics, bro.
So, from how long I've known you, Ladonis, bro, I definitely would make you like a combat specialist. Yeah. So you would teach, even down to the little kids, the females, how to at least handle themselves in certain situations. Right. With Kavan, I feel like is more strong-bodied, more strong-willed. So I want Kavan to be in charge of what goes on around the camp, like. I feel like Kavan can control, like, hey, yeah, you stay on top of
so
this.
Like security type shit.
Yeah, basically, because Kavan's personality, even though Kavan's personality is a little bit more laid back, he still has a more serious side when push comes to shove. And I've seen the push come to shove out of Kavan a couple times. So, more like, yeah, security around and making sure people are on their duty. Because I could trust him with that responsibility, kind of what you were saying. Like, Kavan does have that, like, hey, this is what we're supposed to be doing. I've seen him on the basketball court. Come on, bro, you need to get over it. Like, Kavan can actually push people towards the next level type of thing. So, that's one thing I can say about Kavan. But,
where you put yourself at?
I mean, I want to be there for decision making for myself, honestly.
That's what I said, bro. We need Tonyo like at the table, bro.
Because my personality, I don't like to sit at a table if I'm not the leader of it. Not to be like, that's not to be like, hey, F everybody if I can't be at the top. I want to put together a group, and I want to come together and come up with the next step for us, because I don't like when one person wants to go left and one person goes right, and then they come into an argument about it. I want to come down, sit down, hey, going left and going right makes sense, but at the same time, hey, this left side comes with these perks right here. Mm-hmm. This right side comes with these perks right here. The left seems a little bit more smart than the right, even though the right comes with these type of perks. And that's what I've always been able to do, and that's kind of where I'm confident in myself with. So yeah, I want to be more of a decision maker, but I'm going to be out in them streets. So whenever it comes down to it, I'm going to be out there. But for you, Ladonis, do you accept it? Kavan said no. Well, you said depending on what their skill sets are, what they can do, right?
Yeah, and what are they bringing if they got stuff with them and stuff?
Right. So let's say that they're just like, well, let me ask you this, but then I'll transfer. So do you accept people into your group, or is your group closed to the people that you brought with you?
No, I accept.
You accept?
It all depends. Yeah, it'd be like kind of like an evaluation though too. Bro. Mm-hmm. You don't want no crazy people in your group now.
Yeah,
I'll come separated from the other group for a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. To figure out stuff.
So, let's say they come to you, they have nothing in hand, they're just running for their lives, and they're just in need of shelter. Those type of groups, do you accept them? The ones that just need shelter, they didn't have anything, they just made it by running.
I feel like we're gonna have to isolate them for like.
That's what I was gonna say. The quarantine process.
Yeah. And just like the next day or something, talk it out and let them know the rules and all that, and tell them what they gonna have to do and stuff to be in the group.
So
let them move up a rank.
Right, I can understand that.